Welcome to video number 2 for week 7 for ITCE. We're talking about training. So why is it important to know best practices about training? Why is it even important to know how to train people? Well, IT professionals will often be applying for jobs that require them to have that skill, to be able to teach, to be able to instruct, to be able to coach or support. Those are all kind of code words for knowing how to train. So you're maybe going to be training clients or customers. That might be other people in other departments. Or you might be working on a team, and some of you have talked about this, how you work in a group or a team, and you have to show your colleagues how to do something, because maybe you know how to do something that they don't know how to do, but you're all on a team, so you have to show people how to do things. So knowing how to do this effectively means that the person that's doing the learning will be less frustrated, and you'll accomplish your goal in a much better fashion. Okay. So let's talk about how to design a training session. And I'm reading from the notes that you can't see that are at the bottom of the screen. So hopefully you've downloaded the PowerPoints and you can read the information at the bottom of the screen in the notes field. So backwards design is a term used in elementary, secondary, and post-secondary education to describe the process for planning a unit of study. So beginning with the end ensures that learning experiences that you teach along the way provide opportunities for learners to acquire the knowledge or skills required to achieve the intended learning outcome. So you think about, before you start, you think about, what do I want people to be able to do or to know? Okay, so you think about the end. So I'm encouraging you to consider this approach when you plan a series of training sessions to ensure you clearly identify to participants what the learning outcome is at the very beginning of the sessions, so they'll know what the point of all this is, and then plan little learning experiences for them to do along the way that will help them achieve the desired outcome. Okay, so let's take a look at backwards design and apply it to this unit on training, which is week 7 and week 8. So step 1, what do you want? What do I want you to know or be able to do by the end of this unit? What is the learning outcome? So take a look at the course learning outcomes for ITCE. And there's one that says describe training best practices and principles to incorporate when delivering IT support. So this is what I've got to make sure that you can do. You just need to be able to describe the best practices when delivering support. So what will I accept as evidence of learning? Well, how will I know you can describe? I could get you to complete a quiz, or I could get you to write a report. Okay. Now, if we wanted to take it a bit higher level, maybe I really want you to be able to apply to be superstars, gifted learners. How will I know that you can apply training best practices? Well, if you could actually create an IT-related instructional resource or deliver some training, then I'd know that you can apply the principles. Then what I need to do is, now that I've identified that, now I create or design an evaluation. And it's always good for you to know how you're going to be evaluated right at the very beginning. And then I do some learning experiences to help you achieve that learning outcome. I got to teach it to you, right? I can't just expect you to suddenly know how to do the training reflection without teaching you. Okay? And so in this unit, these were the learning experiences, or these are the learning experiences that we're going to do. I'm going to stop here and come back to this little activity for you to look at.